With the news out of Michigan, the parents of alleged school shooter Ethan Crumbley behind bars at the same jail as their son. James and Jennifer Crumbley were arrested in the early hours of Saturday morning at this warehouse in Detroit after failing to turn themselves in. Their lawyers deny that they were trying to flee. The couple arraigned from jail Saturday, each charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter in connection with Tuesday's rampage at Oxford High School, and the Michigan community keeping the victims in focus. Today, the Detroit Lions honoring the 4 students killed with a moment of silence, wearing gold O's for Oxford on their helmets. ABC's Trevor Ault leads us off tonight from Pontiac, Michigan.
Tonight, James and Jennifer Crumbley, the parents of the accused Oxford High School shooter, remain locked up in the same jail as their son.
They are not speaking to us, any of them, and they are all in my jail, all segregated in separate cells and constantly monitored.
Days after the alleged gunman pleaded not guilty to 24 counts, including 4 counts of first-degree murder, the Crumbley parents pleading not guilty also to 4 counts each of involuntary manslaughter. The judge setting both of their bonds at $500,000 after the couple didn't show up for their arraignment Friday, setting off a manhunt. They were arrested the next morning inside this empty commercial building nearly an hour away.
They certainly appeared to be distressed, as you can imagine.
Tonight, the attorney for 65-year-old Andrzej Sikora, a Polish immigrant who has a studio in that building, says the Crumbleys asked Sikora for a safe place to avoid death threats before he knew they were facing charges.
The minute he actually did find out, he himself went to law enforcement and told them that they were there.
Authorities say the Crumbleys were trying to flee. They withdrew $4,000 from an ATM Friday morning. But the Crumbleys' attorneys insist they weren't running and that there's more to this case than what the prosecution has shared.
When you listen to the prosecution's facts they're presenting, it does sound like an absolutely egregious wrongdoing on the part of Mr. and Mrs. Crumbley, that they gave their child a gun and encouraged him to do this. That's just not the case.
And tonight, new details emerging about the school's actions hours before the shooting. A teacher reported a picture drawn by the alleged gunman depicting a person appearing to be shot and disturbing phrases like, "The thoughts won't stop, help me." In a statement, the superintendent says the teen claimed the drawing was part of a video game he was designing. The suspect stayed with counselors for an hour and a half, even doing homework, and at no time did counselors believe the student might harm others based on his behavior, responses, and demeanor, which appeared calm. He was eventually allowed to return to class because he had no prior disciplinary infractions, and his parents refused to take him home.
Our hearts go out to the parents of those victims. Trevor Ault joins us now live tonight from the Oakland County Jail where the Crumbleys are being held. Trevor, we heard in your report the superintendent is now clarifying the school's actions before the shooting, but he also wants an independent investigation.
That's right, Lindsay. The superintendent says this community and these families deserve a transparent accounting of what happened here. And already tonight, the Michigan Attorney General is offering to conduct this investigation if the school chooses. She says they want to make sure what happened here does not happen again. Lindsay.
Understandably so. Trevor, thank you.